sparring with the Dream Killers made some waves.
That's so.
There's a serious race coming up, crew versus crew. None of this one-on-one shit, and we're on the grid.
Nice. But what about you? The cops still got your car.
Don't worry, I'll find some wheels. See you there.
You here?
Yeah. Figure it was time to see what this thing can do.
Wasn't that your dad's car? Lucas okay with that?
It's as much my car as his. Dream Killers are gonna race their game tonight. We gotta do the same.
That's why we're here.
Just remember, we do well, and the league has to give us a shot. No pressure.
I got your back if you got mine. I love the sound of this engine. Thank you, Papi. This is a lot of car.
You got a long way to go yet.
Keep pushing. I'll catch up.
All high-speed units, street race in progress in Edgewood Valley heading east towards Raceway.
All right, I'm under control. Shaw responding. Copy.
Hey, hey! You'll never guess what I found back here. Slow down, and I'll show ya. Sounds like we're gonna have company.
You in the yellow Camaro, pull over.
This asshole again?
Hey! Oh!
Hey, I know you. You gonna pull over or do I gotta stop you?
I'm gonna cut and run through the trap.
What about the race?
It's over! This cop's not letting go. Can you help me out?
Sure, we're a crew.
I'm calling it. This race is a bust. Everybody brake!
You really wanna pick this fight?
Watch it!
Pull over. I'll go easy on you, I promise.
Nobody's taking this car from me.
I can do this asshole!
His trunk just sprung a leak.
I'll remember that. This car is starting to feel its age. This car ain't built for this. Don't know how much more this thing can take.
Really want to pick this fight?
Careful! Watch it! Nobody's taking this car from me. Don't know how much more this thing can take.
I can make your life hell!
This car ain't built for this. This car is starting to feel its age.
You're gonna regret this every moment! No! Get back here, you!
Like to see him talk his way out of that.
Thank you. You saved my ass.
All units, Officer Shaw immobilized and in need of assistance. Be on alert for yellow Camaro.
That's our cue. I gotta get back to the garage. Meet me there as soon as you can.
The battle intensified last night between the city's high-speed task force and its growing faction of rogue racers. City residents were treated to a bizarre scene as hundreds of dollar bills filled the night sky, leaving the task force to answer some difficult questions.
What happened last night was clearly a setup. An attempt to stain the reputation of my unit. Why? Because we are winning.
Gotta say it's a little sticky in the low gears. But once it opens up, man, this thing's a beast. Okay, you're pissed.
You think? Mira esto.
Look, I'm sorry, I should have told you.
Damn straight you should have told me. You had no right to do this, Anna. No right.
I'll leave.
No. You know he was my puppy too, right? And in case you forgot, he built this car to be raced.
Call that racing, huh?
It was until that asshole cop showed up.
Doing what you do, they're always gonna show up. Do you want to ruin your life?
I'm trying to make something of my life. I'm actually really good at this.
Good. This is good? This looks like it was driven by a college dropout who can't race for shit.
That's real nice. I don't have to stand here and listen to some has-been who's too afraid to get behind the wheel. We're drivers! Why don't you call me when you remember that?
Now I know how my old man felt.
Need a hand with this?
Dale. Take two if you got them. We're gonna need some parts. Man.
There's a place on the coast. Scrappers down there do business trading rare parts. Now, I just know they got a grill for a '67 Camaro. Only trouble is, I can't get them to sell. Think you could go down there and plead my case?
No problem.
Thanks. Oh, you should know, these guys don't like using roads. So I tuned a car and sent it down there, just in case you need it.
Lucas spoke to you about a grill for a classic Camaro?
I told him he's been out the game too long. And I'm selective about who I do business with.
No way I can change your mind?
Sure. Gotta beat me first.
Let's hope you got more to offer than that washed-up mechanic. Today. Nice driving. Guess you'll be wanting that grill now.
Wait, the hell?
It's not his fault. I told him to leave.
You what? Why?
Like the man said, I'm selective about who I do business with.
And you are?
The person you were really trying to impress. Your grill is on its way to Rivera's garage.
Who told you I was staying there?
That app on your phone isn't just a cop scanner. Well, not for me anyway.
You hacked it?
I made it. I'll find you when I need you.
ask you something?
Shoot.
You see any neon flamingos around the city?
Yeah, tons.
No way. You serious? I thought I was going crazy. What the hell are they?
No idea. I usually just drive straight through them.
For real?
Yeah, try it.
I think I will. Thanks. Hey there. I left Lucas a message, but well, let's go. Guess I shouldn't be surprised Lucas ain't racing. His pops cast a long shadow, you know what I'm saying? You heard of Roberto Rivera, right?
I've seen that corner dedicated to him at the garage.
Yeah, everybody loved that guy. Mr. Clean. Always fast, always fair. No shortcuts, no cheating. He used to watch me and Lucas race. All little Lucas wanted was to be a champion like his daddy. Roberto, too. He pushed him hard.
Too hard?
You catch more flies with honey. That's what my mama used to say. That's why I got a sweet suspension kit waiting for the out-of-town rookie who impresses me most. This is it. gonna be fun. Lead the way, rookie. Don't slip up. I'm right behind you. It's yours to lose now. This is a pretty tough bunch. Okay, I'm impressed. Win the next race, and I'll give you a sweet, sweet suspension kit. That grill arrived. Sounds like you had a successful trip. Thanks.